Hey, welcome to Midrange Education. Today we're solving single-step equations. And by the way, if you're looking for writing and solving, then check the link above. Otherwise, let's get to solving. So here we have an equation, x plus 30 equals 150. Before we get into solving this, we need to understand what this equation means and then what does it mean to solve an equation. This equation is saying that x plus 30 is 150. And because these are both equal, because it's equal there, the left side is equal to the right side. It may look a little different, but they're still the same. So we're trying to solve this. We're trying to figure out what's the value for x that makes that equation true. Because x could really be any number, but we're trying to find the one specific value that makes this equation true. So what number plus 30 is 150? And if you don't know, then let's get rid of that plus 30. And we get rid of it by doing that inverse operation or that opposite operation. So the opposite of plus is subtract. So we're going to subtract 30. And because this is equal, both sides are equal, that means we're going to do the same thing to both sides. So if I subtract 30 from the left side, 30 minus 30 is 0. I do the same thing to the right side. 150 minus 30 is 120. So what we have left over now is x on the left side, and the right side we have 120 left over. So x is 120. And sometimes we make mistakes, so let's go check our work. And we check it by taking the value that we found and put it back in for x. So 120 plus 30, is that 150? Yes, it is. So we found out that 120 makes that original equation true. Let's check another equation now. We got m minus 15 equals 7. So what number minus 15 is 7? And again, if we're trying to get rid of that minus 15 because we don't know what number we don't know what number we're starting with, so to get rid of that minus 15, we do the opposite or the inverse operation. So opposite of subtract is to add. So we're going to add 15. And because they're equal, we do the same thing on both sides. So negative 15 plus 15 is 0, and 7 plus 15 is 22. So now on the left side we have m left over, and the right side we have 22 left over. So we have m equals 22. Let's check our work just to make sure we didn't make a mistake somewhere. So we do 22 minus 15. Does that equal 7? Well, yes it does. So we found out that when m is 22, that original equation is true. All right, let's go check out some multiplication and division equations. So the first one here says y divided by 8 is 25. So it's saying what number when you divide it by 8 gives you 25. Well, if you're not sure, again, we do the inverse and opposite operation. So the opposite of divide is multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 8. Again, they're equal, so we do the same thing on both sides. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times y is y. And then 25 times 8 is 200. Let's check our work to make sure that this is correct. So plug in 200 for y. So 200 divided by 8. Is that 25? Well, let's find out. Yes, it is. All right, let's go try one more. So we got 12h equals 846. 12h. Well, if you don't see an operation here, that means we're doing multiplication. This is saying 12 times h is 846. Another way of saying this is 12 times what is 846. Again, if you're not sure what that is, because I don't off the top of my head, then we need to get rid of that 12. And this is times 12, it's multiplying. So we do the inverse of the opposite operation. So opposite of multiply is divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 12. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 1 times h is h. And 846 divided by 12 is 70.5 or 70.5. Well, this could be true, maybe not. That's kind of funny. So let's check our work just to make sure that this plays out well for us. That it actually makes that original equation true. Well, 12 times 750 is 846. Plug it in a calculator. And hey, it works. We got it. So when h is 70.5, this 12 times h equals 846 is true. If I put any other number in for h, then that equation would not be true. If I put like 2 in for h, I'd get 12 times 2 is 24, and that's definitely not 846. But 70.5 makes it true. And that's what we're trying to do when we're solving equations. We're trying to figure out what is the variable, what is the value of that variable that makes that equation true. Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more examples like this or see what we're doing, or find some walkthroughs for the same concepts right here, then visit us at mirrorverseed.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Adios.